Welcome, Sagittarius, to Mystic High Priestess Tarot. This is a kind of you versus them reading, meaning if it's someone you're in a relationship with, a marriage, you've been dating, living together, somebody you're interested in, they could possibly be a friend or a family member that has somebody else on their mind. We're going to draw energy to see how they feel about you and how they feel about the other person to see if they will choose you. So let's get going on this. Now keep in mind, if any of this resonates with you, go ahead and comment below and let me know. Please like and subscribe to the channel. That helps the channel grow so that other people who need to see this reading have access to it. And not everything will resonate with you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, there are scammers out there. YouTube is the only platform that I am currently on. So if anybody reaches out to you or says they're me, it's not me. I will never do that. If you do want a personal reading, that information is in the description box below the video. Okay. On that note, let's get this going. How do they feel about you? Page of Pentacles. The World. The Emperor. And overall energy is Queen of Wands. How they feel about the other person. Ace of Wands. Move some of this down so you can see the cards. Judgment. And the Tower. With that overall energy being the Five of Cups. Alright, we are going to clarify some of this energy currently. How they feel about you. You're the end all be all. You're in your power. They did not realize that until recently. And they feel that you're ending the cycle with them. You're going to walk away. You're just kind of ready to say goodbye and be in your own power. Now, how they feel about the other person is they have a great passion for that person. They want to start something new. However, it's going to force them to walk away from you. They're sad about that. This whole thing doesn't make them feel good. Part of the reason they're doing this other person, is because they feel you're already disconnected. Ten of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. So they feel like the relationship with you, Sagittarius, is just too much work. It's too heavy. It's too hard. They're becoming exhausted with the whole thing. What they really want to do is end the frustration, end the bickering, the fighting, the issues, and start over. They do love you, Sagittarius. There's no doubt about it. There's great love there. Enough love that that's why they're frustrated with everything that's going on. Let's see, the Fool, the Star, yeah. They want a new beginning with you. They see you as this dream come true. You're their everything. You really are, Sagittarius. They hold you on a very high pedestal compared to anything else. But they're very frustrated. They're very worn out. Wow. Wow. Sagittarius, I'll tell you what, I don't think I've ever felt this in my whole life. And what they're making me feel is you're very giving. You're their rock. You're their stability. You feel like home. But they're worn out. I don't know if you push them really far, if you have high expectations for them. This person is just exhausted. And how do they feel about the other person? They feel great passion towards the other person. They feel a fresh start. A fire's ignited. In Sagittarius, you're fire. So it's almost like the fire they had with you at one time is reigniting. However, it's causing them great distress. And they feel like they need to ignore it. I mean, they feel guilty for having these feelings for somebody else. They really do. It's not comfortable for your person. And they do realize that in order to have happiness, they're going to have to make a decision between you and this other person. They definitely have to make a quick decision. King of Pentacles and Lovers. Wow. They know they're going to lose everything. Everything if they walk away from you. Love, money. This person brings great instability into their life, but I want to make an offer to them. I don't know what happened between you and this person, Sagittarius, but they are ready to walk away and make an offer to somebody else in this sorrow that they have. They're ready to lose it all. Like this is how empty they feel around you now. They would cut off their limb to have a fresh start. They're in despair. If you're married, they're considering divorce. They definitely are. Doesn't mean that they don't love you, Sagittarius. They do. I just don't know what kind of wall you put up that they can't get past. They're at the end of their rope and ready to venture out into something else. Okay. Does the person in Sagittarius's mind, do they love this other person more than they love Sagittarius? Nine of Cups, Knight of Swords, Temperance. Yes, they do. This other person is bringing an emotional satisfaction to them that brings great joy. It makes them feel something they haven't felt in a very, very long time. So they're ready to say, hey, for this happiness, I'm going to tell Sagittarius what I think. You're always in the back of their mind, though. You are. They're struggling walking away from you. Can this be fixed? Can the bond between Sagittarius and the person they're thinking of, can it be renewed and fixed? Two of Cups, the Hierophant, and Ace of Wands. Absolutely, it can. It can, Sagittarius. This is a soulmate, beautiful thing that was sent from heaven, and there can be a new passion back into your world. I do believe, Sagittarius, you're going to have to let a wall down to let them in. Will the person on Sagittarius's mind choose them over this other person? What will happen? Will they choose Sagittarius? Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Well, the Holy Trinity is still there with the truth. It's going to require divine intervention for them to choose you. It could work. They don't see that right now, though, Sagittarius. They don't. For example, if you're the mother of their child, they're thinking about having children with other people. It's going to take the truth. And it's going to take breaking their heart with that truth. That truth, whatever the truth is here, that has to come out, potentially involved other people. And it has to come out, which is going to cause huge sorrow and heartbreak. But without the truth, they're not going to choose you. You're going to have to bear some kind of truth, Sagittarius, that is going to break their heart. But I believe through therapy, for example, it can work, and you can get back to this really awesome state that you had. What is the advice for Sagittarius? How should Sagittarius handle this situation with this other person? Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and Judgment. So it can be resurrected. The advice is to move forward in a healthy direction, in a state of protection, and rebuild what was lost. Come back to this Two of Cups, Hierophant energy, where there's great passion. Come back to that. I don't know if you put this person on the sidelines so badly and put everybody else in front of them, and that broke their heart. But I feel that. If there was a Capricorn involved in your life, or an Aquarius, Capricorn or Aquarius, I would say, they feel you chose them instead. If your other person you're contemplating is a Leo, they definitely feel at a loss. And burnt out, worn out. The sun can't shine without this judgment being cast. You're at a standstill, Sagittarius. Something great can be rebuilt, but there's going to be a lot of pain shed before that can happen. Like they say, no pain, no gain. And that's exactly what this feels like. Like it's going to hurt to rebuild it. But it can be done, and it's something really, really beautiful. It's just, it's going to take a long time, and it's going to be a painful transition. But it's possible. All right, on that note, if you resonated with any of this, please let me know below. Like and subscribe if you like how I read, so more people can get this message. All right, love you, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.